We all need forgiveness. No one in life is perfect. Everyone at multiple points makes mistakes no matter how old you are. Your mistake could be something as simple as throwing a baseball and accidentally hitting someone when you were a child. It could also be as complex as being behind the wheel and taking a life because you got distracted by a teenager or an adult. A lot of things that you could have done, either as a teenager or an adult or even a child, and you regret doing and require forgiveness.
This Uber prank took a sour turn. Boy!
I want to take this moment right now to ask for forgiveness of anyone who I've wronged. A lot of you I've personally asked to subscribe to the channel, family, friends, enemies. If I've wronged you, I am sorry. This may be the last opportunity I get to tell you that, so I definitely want to use that opportunity to tell you that I've forgiven you if you've done anything bad to me. And the long list of people I've wronged, I ask for your forgiveness as well. When we look at any mistake or error that is made, you also have to look at forgiving the person who wronged you. A lot of people say that forgiveness is just as much for you as it is for the person who wronged you. This can be true for several reasons. The first reason is that when you don't forgive, you hold grudges towards people that may have actually moved on from the situation. And this is bad because, a lot of people walking around that they think that you're over it, they're over it, and you're still walking around harboring a lot of hatred towards people. It's not to blame one person or to talk about anyone in particular, because this could happen to you, could happen to me, it might be happening now. But we need to forgive each other because, you can't really move forward until you've been forgiven for the past or until you've forgiven someone for the past. This situation can affect your mental and physical health. Just forgive them, man. It's not that serious. You get to live another day, man. Just be thankful for that. There's a lot of people that don't even wake up the next day. So as far as holding a grudge, man, we older now. You get older, you're supposed to do better. The second reason is that if you really think about it, how can you expect to be forgiven for anything you've done wrong if you're not willing to give grace and forgiveness to others? So just like I've said, you need to forgive them in order for them to forgive you. Or they forgive you in order for you to forgive them, vice versa. We don't live in this world by ourselves. If I wrong you or you wrong me, I need your forgiveness just like you need mine, or I hope you would want my forgiveness, which you got it. But it's just one of them situations where you just don't know the person that you have issues or beef with, they already over it. It is said that there are 5 steps when forgiving someone. The first is reflecting on the situation. This will give you the clarity on where things actually went wrong. The second step is putting yourself in the other person's shoes. Think about how you would feel if this happened to you. The third is choosing to learn from the experience. You want to make sure that you really stop to think about how this has affected you and how it has affected those around you. The fourth step is letting it go. This is probably the longest step depending on who you've forgiven, especially depending on what they did to you. We live in a world where we're all supposed to forgive each other or, forgive other people, forgive us. So it's almost like just about anything. I know a lot of people out there, this guy personally, who as a child, he was mistreated by his parents. Another child whose parents wasn't there. And that person could be the same person, They could have both elements that will affect that person moving on. And, they may not make all the best decisions as a parent because they may not have the good example that you may have had growing up. So if you've had a perfect experience in life, mommy and daddy both working it out through thick and thin, my hat goes off to you. I didn't have that. Now, the fifth step is deciding what you want to do next. One thing to think about is giving the opportunity. Is the other person truly making changes in their thoughts, ways, and behaviors to try and avoid a repeat of what caused them to ask for your forgiveness? Or are they simply seeking forgiveness because it feels like the right thing to do? Forgiveness can definitely take time and may not be immediate. People are different, so whereas it's quicker for some to forgive people, it may take longer for others, and then it definitely depends sometimes on what actually the situation is. For those seeking forgiveness, it is important that you own up to your wrongs, accept responsibility, and also make the proper changes to avoid putting yourself in the same situation again. Forgive people while they're here. You know, nobody's perfect. Doesn't give everybody a pass, but nobody's perfect. So you understand. And it makes it better sometimes when you know that. Especially when you live life and you may or may not have made some of the same decisions or been in the same situations as them. And you get a different outlook when you look at things like they had to look at things. And that don't help you, you know. I mean, if normal life won't help you, that will definitely help you forgive these people when you walk through life in their footsteps. In closing, remember life is too short not to forgive. I used to hear a person is here today and gone tomorrow. With the way things have gone, now a person can be here this morning and gone this morning. You know, forgive and spend time with the people while you still can. Your next second isn't promised. Guys, say the same. See you in the next video.